Good evening, everybody. Tonight I'm going to talk about how creating an ebook on BiblioCrunch is easier than baking cupcakes. My name is Miral, and I'm the founder and publisher of BiblioCrunch, and I'm formerly a Time person. So my quest. I left my job at Time to create my own digital publishing platform. At Time, I launched all the digital initiatives. I launched the video platform, the podcast platform, the apps, and a lot of the stuff that they had. And what I noticed earlier in the year is that the ebook trends were, as news events were breaking, people were buying ebooks. So there was ebooks by the royal wedding and Osama bin Laden, and they were being built by publishers who weren't that big. So I thought, why not Time? Why can't we leverage the existing content that we have and create our own ebooks and also create a new revenue source for all the publishers at Time Inc. because we have over 80 publishers under our brands. So what I started to do is I experimented with prototypes and also ate a lot of cupcakes because if anyone who works in Midtown knows that there's a Deathly Magnolia Cupcakes across the street there. And so I started playing around with various prototypes. And while I was manually created, I took a lot of the archive content. I created travel guides, which integrated Google Maps, which integrated Foursquare, which integrated TripAdvisor reviews, and also like stuff from our archives, which you can kind of launch and read directly from the ebooks. And then what I did is I pitched it to a bunch of Time to my bosses. And they loved the idea, so we started working on a few prototypes for all the brands that exist at Time Inc. So we did Time prototypes, we did InStyle prototypes, and we did golf prototypes. But the issue with Time Inc., like any company, is complacency. So it's all about the money, and they were happy with just making money with ads, which we all know is a dead business model for both print and digital. So then while I was on my quest, I thought, okay, there's as many ways to create an ebook as there are to bake a cupcake. So those are the various ebook publishing tools. There's so many of them that it's hard to like use just one. And then this is the same with cupcake tools. It's just too messy. And what it turns out to be is a messy process from like writing to conversion and then all the different readers and previewers, and it's the same with cupcakes. So while I was baking my cupcakes, I was also actually making a huge mess in both my digital life and my food life. So getting to the final product was just really painful. So while I created each book by hand, and the conversion piece was kind of a pain. So if there was edits, editors were sending it back, and it was just kind of a big pain. And then the same story with the cupcakes. And then also getting to a final product, it's not just about the content, it's about the editing and designing. And then for cupcakes, it's about like decorating and making them beautiful. So it's not just about the content, it's about what wraps around the content too. So I thought there had to be an easier way. It can't be this complicated to create an ebook. So I set out to make publishing ebook easier than baking cupcakes because I wanted to have my cake and eat it too. So what I did is after my bosses approved the idea, we started pitching to Time Inc. execs. And if anyone has ever worked with a big publishing company, you just have a lot of meetings and talk about the next meeting and just talk, and it's just like a circle of meetings. So we kind of just ran into the circle for 6 months. So I concluded that publishing smoothly was a disaster. I couldn't find anything that met my needs. There was no one-click easy way, and I was literally ripping my hair out because I was creating all these books, trying to bake cupcakes, gaining a lot of weight. It didn't work out very well. So what I did is I developed a set of tools where you could write once, publish anywhere, into any format, any e-reader, in the clouds, and also incorporate really neat community elements in there. So what I did is I left my full-time job at Time. I also said bye to the Magnolia across the street, which was good. I lost 10 pounds. And then what I discovered is baking good cupcakes can take hours, but you can create a BiblioCrunch book within minutes. And so what you can do, go online, go to BiblioCrunch, write chapters, write them in the clouds, and if you already have your EPUB files or your Mobi files or your PDF files, you could upload them, and we'll convert it for you. And then once you get past that point, if you need like someone to edit your book or if you need a designer, you could go online and find a designer that meets your needs, or you could find an editor that meets your needs, and then you publish, and then you share your book and sell it, and it's out in the world for everyone to buy. So go ahead, try it. Create an ebook on the fly. We have hundreds of authors that we've been getting feedback from who are helping us make our platform better, and all you need is your brain, your laptop, and a Wi-Fi connection. And to this day, I still can't make a good batch of cupcakes, but I've read several books. Thank you.